welcome back. We got our last series of the night. EHOME taking on LGD. The full wave toss back. Army, they will find him here. But it's going to fly through. One duration. And Zinq is able to find the kill. Now they'll turn their attention to X Nova. Do they have enough body blocks coming through? However, they'll try and dive the tower and they will be able to get the kill. Two quick ones for EHOME. They're going to smoke up right before that 10-minute outpost, however. But can the Morphling stay alive? Just until LGD get in the area. The Doom's going to come through. Lycan will get controlled. Radiant on the backline, but do they have the heals to come through? Why with the Purifying Flames? They get the deny. Nicely played somehow. Oracle, very low damage, is able to find that. And now Y might be in some trouble, however. It's only FY, doesn't have any lockdown. This Doom, it's going to be interesting to see, but they want to try control this top outpost here. They do have Doom available. Dire setting up a little bit of a trap here, and it's going to be sprung. They'll find the Viper. Bruce put on the backline, however, it's not going to be enough to keep the Viper alive. A little bit of magic resistance with the ultimate coming through from Y, but still, they should have the damage to bring him down. Zinq with the avalanche toss. Arme strength him off. He's going to be fine. Egg as well in the middle of the fight. Viper's going to get brought down. They're on the hunt for some more. Frostbite, Y will get taken out with the Fortune's End, but it doesn't matter. With one hero already dead, they just don't have the follow-up as well. FY closer the distance. Army with the replicate. Y will drop him in the trees. They're going to find the Brewmaster as well. The US Scepter set up. EHOME, they lose 3. I don't know. Army, he's used his waveform. They're going to try and find him here with the Strength Morph. Dire in the area, but can they get there in time? That's a question. Got a couple of one charges to work around with. X Nova on the backline with the freezing field. They're going to be careful how far they overcommit. However, Cyclone will be able to cancel it. Morphling used all that strength. Morphling will get brought down. They're on the hunt for some more, however. Nova brought back down to the ground. They will find him Lycan off to the side. And now with the avalanche, however, controlling them up. They got the percent damage coming through from the Sun Ray. A lot of damage over on the Lycan, and just unable to disengage. Zinq is able to cancel this with a toss. Silas still. Heals coming through. Is it enough, however? This man's got so much HP regen, and now FY is going to chuck up the ultimate as well. Zinq's going to try and beat into it, but it doesn't matter. They got the attack speed slow from the spirits, and now Radiant, they've stayed there welcome way too long. Y chucks the ultimate on himself, but it's not going to be able to keep him alive. Nothing to say. Rotates at the end of the fight. Nice clumsy net. FY doesn't have the dive, but will be able to TP out if need be. But in the meantime, Chalice as well finds Faith Beyond in between that tier 2, tier 3 tower. I mean, the experience is the one thing. Chalice, they got the Doom, another initiation, man. He's having an incredible game on the Doom, and there's just no protection. Maybe he can deny with the Wolves. Scanny, he just can't. Very close, however. Chalice playing very aggressive here. He's going to find Y. Dire aren't in the area. He's got to be careful, but with the movement speed, they just don't really have the catch right now. Chalice is going to continue with the aggression. Magic immunity. It's going to end. A lot of heals coming through with the Fortune's End. Kind of holds him in place. FY's already got the Shivas. They'll find the Oracle. He does have buyback, however. It's going to be forced out here. Army with the control. FY's got the egg. He's going to drop it. Where's the protection coming through with the Wall Stomp? Chalice, is it enough? How? No, it's not. It will tick out. They find the Doom under the tower as well. He's going to get obliterated. Meme off to the side. Crystal Maiden. Toss up in the air, and it looks like LGD, they overstayed their welcome. They're still hunting for more, however. Arme will be able to get himself away. You only need a basic dispel, I'm almost certain. Silas shapeshift. Chalice is on top of him. Radiant on the backline. Chalice should be fine though, because Dire, this hell of a bait here. They'll get the clumsy net. It should give them the follow-up as well with Chalice with a blink forward. There's still no BKB at the moment from the Lycan. They'll bring him down. Nothing to say. Late rotation. So I'm just going to think about turning it as well. They've got a very nice ward on the higher ground. Scouts up the Oracle's movements. They're going to try and wrap around. They just smoked up as well. The deep observable, but in the meantime, bot's getting pushed in by Arme. He's able to take the T2 tower. They need to go higher ground, but the avalanche toss, however, they find Somnus. A BKB prevents any additional follow-up. This bottom tower is still getting obliterated here, and they know the Tiny wasn't there. And there we go, Manta completed, so Arme will be able to dispel out of the Fortune's End. Blink forward, they find the Viper. Egg as well. The Viper can't right-click the egg right now. There's going to be a Bruce on the backline, but the FY's egg will obliterate. They find the Oracle. There's no heals coming through now with the Viper, and Faith Beyond's only got one more Brewling as well if they can be able to bring him down. Zinq, a protective toss. Looks like it will be enough to keep the Brewmaster alive, but they've lost 3. They'll force a buyback on the Viper. How do they hold this shapeshift on cooldown for a little bit? They still don't have the BKB as well. Tier 3 is going to drop. LGD, they're going to opt to back up for a little bit. They can reinitiate if they want to with a Blink War Stomp from the Doom. And here goes Chalice potentially. Oh, Chalice? Necronomicons, when you kill them, they do a lot of damage to you, brother. And Scan's going to connect. Do they have a smoke? However, this is... I think this is make it or break it right now for EHOME, and smoke's going to pop Somnus. It's going to try and scout out. Has the BKB available? Sylar with his own as well. No, he doesn't have it just yet. The Doom's going to come through. How with the control? FY will be able to get the egg off. They can't turn up because of the disarm. Viper! No, the Oracle prevents the right clicks, and our Lycan gets obliterated. Zincu will make it up the higher ground, but they've got a Sentry Ward there already. He'll try and turn it on the Crystal Maiden, but it doesn't matter. Won't make it back to the Shrine as well. It's a 2 for nothing at the moment. They're still on the hunt for some more. Nothing to say. We'll be able to BKB TP out, but Faith Beyond's not going to have the same fate. They've got the slows, and the Brewmaster's slowly going to get brought down. An incredible fight for LGD. 3 on the deck. Here comes the high ground push though. Another tier 3 is going to get claimed, however. Toss almost obliterates him. Oh my lord, Morphling somehow still alive with the percent damage. Tiny. He's got to be careful. Beats Edict. We'll be able to protect him. Name off to the south, however. They're going to find the Lycan. Still no BKB. Sylar's going to get control with the toss away. Laguna Blade, I don't think it's enough burst. They should have the heals coming through, but it looks like Zincu, LSA with the waveform. They're going to blow up the Tiny. Does not have a buyback. Sylar will be fine, so he's going to be able to survive this, but it looks like the Rax, they're going to end up paying the price for the Tiny falling. A full lane of Rax down bot and a blink forward as well. Nothing to say. Quick BKB. Going to try and turn on Chalice down with the shapeshift. Sylar needs to find the support on the backline. Chalice will end up falling. Can't get the ultimate off on cooldown, however. And now Arme still has the Aegis. They're kiting up the Lycan. Just without BKB, Frostbite, your Scepter, Sylar can't do anything. Another Frostbite, and it looks like Sylar, what a poor old Lycan. There's just nothing he can do. Completely countered on the backline. And even though they don't have Chalice, Aegis was claimed. They don't have any wards in the area. They'll smoke up. And they burst him a toss back. They need the avalanche before he gets the strength morph. He will be able to with the waveform. Goes further to the west. LGD in the area. They're going to stay on the high ground. However, do they want to try to fight? Morphling doesn't have buyback. They bait this Chalice. So can find Warstop with a nice BKB. Once again, the egg on the backline. They get the Doom, but it doesn't matter. Brewmaster can't get the ultimate off. He will get brought down. Couple of ultis used. BKB now expired as well. They do have a buyback coming through. Zincu with the reinitiation. Remember, they don't have the Morphling. Viper's down to 100 seconds. Doesn't have buyback. Shapeshift off to the side with the freezing field. Sylar's going to try and bring down X-Nova, but he's already got a BKB. And with the bonus armor coming through as well, Sylar just doesn't hit hard at all. He's got to be careful if they kite him. X-Nova's still alive. They got the Glimmer Cape. Trying to dodge around with the Spider Legs, but it doesn't matter. They'll crit down the Oracle. They'll turn their attention back now. Faith Beyond will be able to get the ultimate off after the respawn. Cycling up the Lina. BKB is on cooldown. Chalice is going to try and disengage under the protection of the Glimmer Cape. Looks like he might be able to. Force Staff still on cooldown. Faith Beyond's ultimate's about to expire. They're going to be careful. If they dive too far, LGD are going to respawn here. Crystal Maiden and Force Staff Chalice will tick out to the Spirit Vessel. FY is going to get the dive away. Radiant, they're having a pretty good fight at the moment, but Somnus with the right clicks. Sylar, false promised up. Can he do... I mean, do they want to disengage? Actually, Morphling is about to respawn. Somnus getting control without the BKB. They're going to be able to bring him down. Radiant, they take a hell of a fight. They're going to turn their attention down to X-Nova. Blink on cooldown. Arme will rejoin them. Have they overstayed their welcome? However, E-Blade Shotgun blows up the Tiny. Arme is going to turn his attention now to Sylar. They get the slows coming through. Still no BKB. Lycan's going to end up falling with a waveform up. Arme's on the hunt for some more as well. Has the avalanche. They'll turn their attention to Y, and they'll turn their attention just pretty much ending the game. Radiant don't have buybacks. They'll find the Brewmaster as well. No Drunken Brawler for the movement speed, and Faith Beyond. Poor old Brew, poor old EHOME. They'll tap out at game 1. The fight was looking decent for them at that stage, but in the end, they just hung around way too long. You do have at least a steroid hero in the Beastmaster. That attack speed coming through is going to feel super nice. So he's definitely missing out. You see he's got the Sentry picked up, but Disruptor is going to be in a bit of a situation. Why we'll get first blooded down bot. Chalice. It's kind of as predicted. You know, Beastmaster's going to be able to win his lane. They do smoke up Zincu, but only level 3. They're going to find Y as well. Has the glimpse, already chucked out the kinetic field. However, they've got to be careful because there's a lot of damage coming through from Chalice with the Raw. Going to chuck back Y. They will be able to end his life, and now Zincu's going to be the next target as well. Somnus with the rotation. Nothing to say during the fight, but he's going to be careful. They might end up diving. FY with the Earth Spike. He's underneath the tower, but there's no more rotations from Radiant with 2 heroes already on the deck. They'll make it a third. Beastmaster gets hit. Doom cancels TP. I don't know if it cancels it through magic immunity. I have to imagine it does. The blink forward. Jug, can he get the blade P off? It looks like the answer's going to be no with the static storm drop. They'll obliterate. They'll chuck everything out on Arme. You see, Naga doesn't have a point in the ultimate, so Silo went very greedy with this. Oh, never mind. I say that, but oh, he just hit 11. That's why. A double setup. They don't have the ultimates. Dire coming in the area. Razor's going to start running as well. Xinqu's got the ultimate. The Raw is going to be able to cancel this with a Finger of Death. Can they bring him time? Xinq does get the Doom out. He's still going to end up falling, however, on the back line. They find the Lion. Razor's hunting in the area. They're going to be careful, but it looks like Beastmaster potentially deny coming through. Xnova needs to get it. Unfortunately, won't be able to, but Somnus finds Sylar. Do they have the Golem stuns? They need to use it. Looks like a little too late. I mean, the mini stuns probably wouldn't have been enough, and meanwhile, up to the north, Disruptor's going to be able to TP out. Dude, I mean, Radiant have everything up. They're going to smoke up. I hope they go to their Naga, considering she's got the song set up, and it looks like they are. Sylar hits level 13, about to be 14 to make it, but now Beastmaster's going to go out as well. There's no protection coming through. The Crystal Maiden can't do anything. That's a big spree that Chalice is going to give over when they get the vision as well. Glimpse back. Xnova will get caught out. 2 dead on LGD. Nice fight for EHOME. Very big pickups coming through. They're going to have all their ultimates up relatively shortly, and we'll probably see Radiant smoke up in the next 15 seconds, but they're going to be careful with the positioning. Conquer's going to get found mid with the Raw. Faith Beyond's on the back line. Jumps, finds the Lion. Xinqu's going to have the rotation as well, so FY will drop. They don't use too much in the meantime. Why? On top of Arme. Kinetic Field's on cooldown. It's about to have a backup. Arme's going to be careful. Might be able to blade through TP. No, it's on cooldown. Uh-oh, Arme. He might be in trouble. Has the healing ward. Unable to micro it well enough. Xinqu's able to find it with the movement speed. Chuck up the Omni Slash. The crits are coming through, so he's got to be careful. Faith Beyond will get brought down. Doom's going to get chucked out, but Arme moves incredibly fast. 7.4 HP regen, but it's not going to matter. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I guess maybe he thought Sylar was going to song, potentially, so he wanted to get preempted BKB. Xnova's going to get caught. Another pick-off for EHOME. They're slowly dragging this game back, and they've got really good pick-off potential. LGD, they're just not respecting it right now. I mean, Glimpse, X, Lasso. Not to mention, I mean, Doom's got a blink as well. They are really not respecting the EHOME catch, and Faith Beyond might be able to find another. He's got the Lasso and the movement speed to close the distance, and he's going to drag them back to the depths of the helm. EHOME. Oh my lord, they are turning this one around. Only a 1,000 gold net worth lead right now for LGD, and they're just getting picked off constantly across the map. Could drag FY out to the high ground if he wants to. Maybe we'll turn his attention to Xnova. Right now the supports in the backline are currently food. They'll find the Razor, unable to get out of the range, and Xinq, he will get the BKB off in the meantime, so the Doom's not going to do a whole lot of magic damage. However, FY, stun's going to be there. Razor can't get the static link, but Dire going to try and take the fight. However, BKB now expired. Doom's about to expire as well. Radiant, they do have the outpost. They're going to try and TP out. Somnus will be able to cancel one on the back as well. They find nothing to say. Arme does have the Omni Slash. They're going to slowly bring him down. Might be able to drag it to the Ancients. I guess he doesn't have any vision. With the run buff, he's pretty tanky. Nice turn as well. Nothing to say. Looks like he's going to be fine. Meanwhile, mid, however. Uh-oh, Beastmaster. Grouped up with the slows. Chalice is going to end up falling. Song's on cooldown, no. Maybe LGD can try and wrap around and find the Nagasar now. Beastmaster's going to go Vlad's into Blink next, but they're giving a fair bit of space to FI up top, so if he can get this wave and next wave, never mind. Somnus is already cutting it, so this is a little bit of farm for FY, which is the main thing. I mean, they really, really need this Blink, actually. It feels like the start of the fights, they're unable to catch anyone. Beastmaster. Radiant have the outpost. There is a tier 1 tower if Dire want to try and rotate forward with the Halberd. It's going to stop the damage coming through from the Razor, but they've already stolen so much, and now nothing to say. He's going to be careful. They'll be able to chase him down. Xinq, once again, still doesn't have the Doom. Someone's going to be able to turn this with the BKB. Stops that clap. And now on the backline, Arme, he'll run straight into the Doom. He's going to pop his own BKB as well, but what's this going to do to protect you? They've just got way too much physical damage on the side as well. Chalice finds the support. Radiant, their team fight should be a lot better from LGD, but it's going to be interesting to see about the execution. That's the main thing. Also, your high ground, you're about to lose your tier 3 tower. And LGD, they can't group up. I mean, where's the song coming through? Naga's going to TP, but it's a long one at that. Dire all grouped up. Yours will prevent the X. Naga, does he want to wrap around? However, that's the question, Sylar. Not going to be able to find them. I mean, LGD, their Aegis has timed out, but they've had enough. However, static link now, it's going to get disjointed now with the BKB, but they get the Lasso coming through with the Doom as well. A lot of hate for the Razor. They'll drag him back underneath the tier 4 tower. Nice roll, holds the Doom in place, but it looks like Razor is going to end up falling. They get the Song as well into the Glimpse. Disruptor's going to get caught out. However, Song will expire, but it doesn't matter. Jug ends up dropping. They're going to try and TP out on LGD, but they won't be able to. Very, very mis-executed fight from them. Going to rip through them. Uh-oh, Batrider. It's going to get found here. Very nice ward in the area. That's a lot of hate for poor old Faith Beyond, but a big spree for them. Ages for Army. Cheese for Somnus. It is even as that, to be honest, and they're going to continue the siege. I mean, they do have the melee racks top, and it's getting pushed in. So Radiant got to do something about that, and Batrider's also dead for 30, and Dire pushed incredibly fast, man. They got to be careful. They're playing forward. They'll find the Conquer. A nice defensive song, but it doesn't matter. Army, he's got the Blade Fury. He's going to be able to rip through them. They get the healing ward beforehand. Needs to micro it out, but they will be able to kill it off in the meantime. Song set up with the Static Storm. They're going to be obliterate too. And now Razor as well. Doom forced to disengage here. There's the combination we've finally been waiting for. Gets a roar, but it doesn't matter. Razor's going to get brought down. It's 4 dead on Dire. Army's going to try and disengage. Doesn't have mana for a TP, however, and they'll slowly chase him down. LGD, they try and walk up the high ground, even though with Batrider down, it just doesn't matter. The perfect setup. They'll blow the Aegis. And they're going to find him once again. Unless he can play through a TP. Do they have a lasso? They do. Batrider will be able to cancel that one. It is now a full lane of racks up top. A 5,000 gold net worth lead. FY is going to try and deal with the illusions, but you got to be careful because Faith Beyond is going to try and catch if you get out of position. And there's the answer. Crystal Maiden. They dive pretty deep here. Raw. They find the Batrider. Burnt out all his mana, but Faith Beyond's going to be fine. Defensive force makes it to the low ground. Raw's now on cooldown. They've blown the Necronomicons as well, and Xinq's not done. Has the follow-up lockdown with the Aghanims. Just Lion can't disengage another 4-star, but they'll be able to bring him down. They glimpse back. The lasso on the backline, however, Razor's going to get caught with the Static Storm as well. There's no protection coming through. Once again, Somnus is just going to fall at the start of the fight. Dead for 90. Can't get the BKB, can't get the cheese off the Aghanims from the Disruptor. And once again, Xinq with the control. The Blink Inferno into the War Stomp. There's just nothing they can do. The Ags on Doom is just showing how strong it is right now. They don't take the buildings too fast, but they still have the Doom set up as well. Sylar, if he wants to try and get the Song, LGD, how do they defend this? Only 4 heroes at the moment. Arme does have the Omni Slash. They need to deal with the illusions. They'll send the Jug to do this, but Xinq's going to blink forward. Tries to get the Doom up, but won't be able to. The Song slightly grouped up. They'll try and find the Lion instead. A lot of their lockdown. Now they're not done just yet. X, Crystal Maiden as well. LGD just way too far out of place right now. 3 dead, and they might honestly just call the G's. They're going to glimpse back Chalice. A nice blink away. Xinq will be able to follow up. However, he's got the lockdown. Omni Slash isn't enough. However, they're going to try and take it up. The blink on the backline. Xinq somehow still alive. Will be able to get the Doom off. 2 dead on Radiant. They're going to be able to find Chalice Held with the Torrent. The movement speed's slow. Can't blink himself away. The Glimpse is about to be back up as well, and it looks like Chalice is going to get brought down. However, the kinetic field as well. Jug's going to be careful. He's got the regen coming through. Sylar's going to dive the base. A buyback from Chalice. But without the Roar, Radiant may have overstayed their welcome here. Doom did buy back for this, so it's a full 2 lane of racks. Jug doesn't have it. Looks like he bought out. Abyssal Blade completed. Is it enough, however? I'm a little worried. They're going to wait till Faith Beyond gets the lasso. Somnus playing on the front line without any protection. Uh-oh, here they go. The BKB, this nice blink forward. FI, can he find him with the Static Storm? A 4-star, it just doesn't matter. Razor's going to get control. He does have buyback, however. They're going to try and find the Disruptor, however. He's already got the ultimate off. Chalice in the back. He's popped the BKB, but there's no follow-up. Batrider's going to end up falling. Arme already used that Omni Slash. So they're going to try and disengage. They've used the Razor buyback. FI, blink forward. Who more can they catch? Sylar's got the Song. A BKB from Somnus. He's going to be able to cancel it. No! Somnus, what a BKB. They can't stop the TP. But from the Disruptor, but the more important one, Naga's going to get caught out here. There's nothing she can do. Ooh, rips through the Crystal Maiden bot, but dead for 100. Nice BKB from the Razor. That's super important from them. LGD, they're going to try and bait the Razor here. He'll back off, Faith Beyond. But be careful, they're going to smoke himself. F5 with the blink forward. Moon Speed Slow's going to come through. Won't be able to get the BKB, but they drop the Static Storm. However, Chalice in the backline needs to find the Naga. Raw's going to control on the Doom as well. Arme, Abyssal Blade, but with the Glimmer Cape, Wire's going to be protected now with the Omni Slash, but the Illusion's taking up. They've already found the Aegis. Radiant have already used a fair bit out of this fight. However, blink forward from FY finds 2. They do have the Song if they want to try and reset the fight. They have the control, but it doesn't matter. Somnus, Static Link, he's got another BKB as well. Sylar's going to control. Oh no, the Glimmer Cape's just not enough. Somnus on the higher ground. He will be able to get the double. Razor, use that Refresher Shot, double BKB as well, but it's super important to have the continued control throughout the Song. They're going to buy back on the Naga, but it doesn't matter. They used a lot out for this fight, however. Tier 3 now under threat. A blink forward, FY is going to be careful. No, the Lotus, FY, you're going to be put down. No, Abyssal Blade. Doom's going to be careful, stuck in his place. They need to get a couple more bashes coming through. Torrent save protection, but a nice clumsy out from far. Doom doesn't have buyback, dead for 120. Somnus as well. Cheesed up. Song in 20. They're going to wait for this however the glimpse back. They'll try and deal with the Razor without the BKB. Do they have the protection? Boat's going to come through. They control it. Naga. They don't have the damage output. Arme on top of Y. They get the bash. They're going to bring him down. They got a couple of buybacks coming through. Die. They're going to try and take the fight. Naga's going to be careful with the finger of death. Does he have a buyback on Silent? He can't man fight. He's going to get brought down. No buyback for Silent. Dire. Are they doing this? Finger of death. Conker's going to fall as well. LGD. They're steamrolling the fight. Somnus isn't done just yet. Y. Chase back inside the base. He will be able to make it. Another BKB usage, but Naga's down for 110. Does not have buyback. They're going to try and get Megas. LGD. The team's on a mission right now. What can they find? Who can they find? X-Nova, Flame Break on the high ground. Chalice incredibly low. It's not going to tick out. They find the bat. They finally bring down Chalice, but he's got a buyback. Roots of Travel as well is going to rejoin the fight. Full lane of Rax now. They don't have Naga for 6 minutes. FY. 2-man stun, gets a Lotus Orb at the end, but Arme's about to have the ultimate up. He's going to find the Disruptor. FY out of nowhere. He bursts it, but the lasso, they're going to drag it back inside the base. Crystal Maiden will fall. They chuck up the Doom, but it doesn't matter. They got a buyback. LGD, can they hold this? Joke's going to fall. He's still going to buyback as well. LGD, they're winning the buyback war. Somnus, stealing all the damage. Naga's still down. 60 seconds. Tier 4. First one's about to fall. Zinku's got to be careful. The blink forward is unable to stay alive. They got the crit. They're going to bring him down. They know the Hex from the far. Conker's going to get brought up. A couple of force ups, but it doesn't matter. BKB. 3 dead on rating. This fight's still going, but it's about to end. LGD out of nowhere. They 2-0 the series. What a convincing comeback from them. The G's are dropped. LGD. Wow. I mean, they played that last fight so flawlessly. They had buybacks.